Hi, I don't usually like doing a few videos each week, but there's a few things I want to kind of air out from my haunt along with Molly. Now, I would like to start off with one particular thing is Stevie. We've known each other for many years now. Ghost haunts, my tags. We've been quite many years knowing each other. But what set me back this time is a comment you put saying, I wonder if it's wearing women's clothes is confusing them. Why did you put that comment on the video? I'm not changing the way that I look for anybody, let alone a spirit, a ghost. This is me, so I just don't understand why you actually put that sort of comment on. So could you enlighten me on that? But also going back to the actual ghost haunt. Now, I was going to do 5 archways, but with that bloke, he followed me a few times, so I went and sat down, had a smoke, relaxed, and he was over on the grass, sitting down, and all of a sudden he got up, walked past me, and I presume he went home. So I made up my mind there and then only do one more archway. But going back to the drawbridge, the kind of weird sound what I had from that drawbridge, there was no one or nothing by me to make those kind of sounds. And Molly, he did turn his head sharply a few times on the bridge, like he caught something in his eye. Also, the first archway, when I got home and I started putting the clips together, and that young girl said mum, that to me got to me quite a lot. A young girl comes out with mum. That was something on its own of the whole entire night, which surprised me, hearing that while I was putting the clips together and sorting them out. Also, the second drawbridge, the second archway. Now that archway, when I done it first, there was a woman's voice asking her child to jump out of the window. I didn't get it this time, which really matter of speaking, was I surprised on that part? No. But also I had a few other different sounds. I had a sniff, even my dress, it was moving. There was no wind to move my dress, but the camera sort of picked up sort of a wind sound, so I put it down to sort of a breeze, because the dress that I was wearing was light, very thin, light material, and a little bit of a breeze would move the dress. So I put it down to a bit of a breeze, just move the dress. But also there was a time on that second arch, there was a kind of sound, a man's, I would say, voice. Now, the actual ghost haunt, it was mainly for Molly to see how he would progress on a ghost haunt, because it was his first one. I weren't expecting expectations of things going to happen that night. I was just purely there to see how he would react. And my opinion, I thought he'd done really, really well. Looking back on the video clips, the things he was doing, he got restless on a few occasions, head turned sharply in one direction. Those sort of things indicate that he was with it. He done a good night. The actual ghost haunt, I knew there were spirits, places that I was at, but not a great deal of spirits. So I knew it wasn't going to be a really, really down kind of bad night for a load of spirits, because it was his first night. I chose those areas just specific reason for him, to see how he would progress along the night. Really matter of speaking, also what spoiled the night was people. You know, 1 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning, there were still people. Nothing is open at that time of night. No pubs, no shops, nothing. So I couldn't understand the reason how people was walking around that time of night. And, you know, cars, where I was going up and down the road, also interfered with my night as well. But I'm going to stop here. Just a few indications about the night. But before I go, I would like to say about Judge Jeffreys. Judge Jeffreys was born in 1645. He was a notorious man. He was doing all the executions wherever he went. He was judge, jury, executioner. And here in Wales, where I've done my ghost haunt, he executed 200 people. Men, women, and children. He executed children hanging just for stealing an apple. Men, he executed them, could have been for treason or murder. Women, he hung women because people said that they were witches. And also women who were stealing from places that they was working. And he was a man who hid behind his work. He was judge, jury, executioner. Just a little inkling about last night, and also a little bit about Judge Jeffreys, how he became his name, Judge Jeffreys. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. God bless. Take care.